just barely see the landmass coming out of the sea about 30 miles off the coast. We just continue around. We are at the Land's End of the Land's End of Southwest Cornwall. Oh, look, there's people on top of Chapel Cambrai. Chapel Cambrai, the most westerly hill or mountain in Cornwall. It's going to give you the 360, and then there's somebody over there. And then I'm just going to slide down to this outcropping of rocks. And what you see right there is my sweet little spot where I'm going to be as gracefully as I can, sitting down so that you don't have to listen to the wind for the whole time that you're watching this. So hello. Oh, I feel like I found the sweetest little spot here. It's really quite tucked in and cozy. You may have noticed that I've changed the name of this series, or the name of my Substack platform, to The Sacred Beyond. That's the name of my business, is The Sacred Beyond, and I am actually literally in my life moving more and more into the beyond. As a friend reflected from watching one of my videos the other day, she said, beyond the well, beyond the shed, into the beyond. And that's where I am right now. I am letting go of what has been, including the well, including this land, including the shed, as I open up to receive the awarenesses, the clues, where the flow of energy is for what's next for me. The beyond. So there's two things I want to talk about today, is the pause that I reflected on yesterday as we're preparing for the beyond. And I am an Aries sun, and I tend to move quite quickly, and I like to be moving forward. It's my comfort zone, if you will. And I am being invited and compelled, impulse to pause in this 2-week period before I travel to the States. Last week, some major shifts happened in my life that include my making a very clear, intuitive decision to come to the States this fall. That was just one of many different choices that have been made, and out of those choices, while on one hand it feels like I just want to keep moving forward, it's also that I need to pause and actually receive and integrate the person I'm becoming, the person who could actually make the choices that I've made. And so this week, I'm not quite sure what to do, what to create. I feel a little at loose ends, at odds. Not at odds in terms of anything being wrong, but that I'm being reorganized. I'm being restructured, if you will. And the best way for me to integrate, ooh, do you hear that? Who I am becoming is to slow down, is to pause, is to allow, what's the phrase, the soil to lie fallow. And so I'm doing my best to pause, to slow down. And I'm noticing that when I'm at home, I'm opening up more space for other things, not feeling like I have to always be creating or talking to people, or I'm just relaxing. So this morning when I got up, I actually took time to massage my calf muscles, which are very tight and which have become tighter with the plantar fasciitis because of how I've been walking to mitigate the pain. And it's actually in some ways tightened my calf muscles. And today I just worked on my calf muscles for maybe half an hour. And I just want to say that today feels like the first day in 11 and a half weeks that I can walk with any semblance of normalcy. And the phrase I keep hearing is walking on my own 2 having my own 2 feet. And so it was a gentle walk up here today, but it felt so good. And I was very aware of my steps. I was very aware of what I'm rooting into. And I just really asked of myself to walk slowly, to walk deliberately, to walk deeply. And I walked up here with an ease that felt so good. So slowing down, it's funny, isn't it? As I'm being asked to pause and slow down, I'm at the same time getting to start maybe walking again. Wouldn't that be amazing? The other piece that wants to come through today is about the beyond. And I'm just going to mention it and go more into it another day, but I had this window crack open into such a profound awareness that the beyond isn't anywhere out there. The beyond isn't the sea and the horizon. The beyond is in here. And the beyond is in our being. When we are willing to be beyond anything we've been able or willing to be before, we open up new vistas, new worlds, new possibilities for ourselves. And the paradox here is that the beyond isn't someone we don't know. It's not someone new or different. It's just us coming home to the truth of who we are. This person we've actually been all along, but we've denied, we've contracted around, we've imprisoned over here, we've said no to over there. Whatever we've been doing as humans, our sacred beyond is our coming home into the full truth and beauty, love, and joy of who we truly are. I'm going to be speaking more about this. The beyond is our beingness. And from the beingness, we open up new worlds.